This is Diane.Boerstler, the hypnotic Amazon copywriter and executive creative director to over 8,000 e-commerce brands. Today I'm going to be reviewing the images for Satori Pets. This is a no-pull, anti-pull dog leash, and it is so much more than that. This thing is insane. So we just redid the copy. The new copy hasn't gone up yet. New title, new bullet points haven't gone up. Still working on content for A+ EBC section. But I wanted to do a quick review on the images because we have a graphics design division, and honestly, we went through 27 different teams of people. We decided to bring in a team that's already cohesive and works together and bring them in-house instead of bringing in an individual person, right? Because if they get sick, that's not going to work. So in doing this, we've had a lot of questions about, okay, what should I be putting on my images and what can really help me stand out? And, how can I get that first click? And how do I tell the customer when I'm so limited on my main and auxiliary images in terms of what I'm allowed to put on there and what I'm not? How can I explain and demonstrate to the customer in one visual or 7 or 8 visual depictions why they should purchase this product when they're coming from mobile, which 48% of people are. And of course, those 48% of customers who could be yours are really just coming from, all they see before from their mobile devices is the title and the images before they are inundated with all of the competitors. Look at this. First of all, I would not want to be that dog. That does not look kind, right? This is a no harm leash. This is a no pain leash. This is a professional training leash that's used by hunters and now everyday people because it's just that fabulous. So here are all the competitors that you'll see, right? And then down here, same thing, right? Same thing. So this is a product that has already been selling incredibly well, obviously on their website. If you have a dog who pulls or lunges or hurts your wrist or hurts your hands because they're so strong, I would definitely recommend checking this out. But again, I'm not here to sell the product to you, although it's certainly the one that I bought for my dog. I'm here to do a review and help people understand what to do with these images, right? So this first image, a couple of different things. We are reframing this particular product as the I believe it's the one finger beast stop dog leash, right? And the reason we're doing that is because this particular leash right here, the way that it is designed, and this is a proprietary design, it cannot be copied. The way that it's designed with the loops, it actually can stop a child or an elderly person can stop a dog in 1 second with one finger, right? This is definitely revolutionary. But if you look at the image, and you look at even that main image there, right? They have some great stuff in there. But then you look over here, that's the big golden nugget, that's the big golden thread, that's the one big thing that's revolutionary. If you have a 200+ pound dog that's lurching forward and you have a 7-pound child, the fact that they can stop it with one finger is huge, right? So how will we demonstrate that in this? So I would actually have a dog I love that dog. That dog is so sweet, but we're not really super worried about the sweet dogs, although that one looks like it's a good little squirrel chaser. We're more focused on the big dog. So I'd get a big aggressive type dog, have them lurching, mid-air almost, and then have a child holding the leash with one finger if possible. And you can do this. Amazon will say, okay, well, you just show your product. Let me show you how you can do this. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to my Starred because I use this stuff every single day. Where is it? Let's see. Okay, AA this daily. See, it's right there. So one of the highest converting images that we have been, image styles, I should say, that we've been using, look, all my little secretness, awesome, look at that, is this, right? So you can show a child, and you can show a child holding a leash with one finger with a dog lurching up and the child looking and smiling and the dog being stopped with one finger, right? And you would just show the leash on the dog, and you would gray out the dog, and you gray out the child, and you could show the other components, right? And this is just a really smart way to go about doing this. And so I'm going to have my graphics department recreate their image with a much more aggressive dog. I would just go look up most aggressive dog breeds. See, it's right there. I was already doing this. It's most aggressive dog breeds, right? So a German Shepherd is the first one that came to mind for me. Big beast of a dog. A Rottweiler will be perfect. So you can have my graphics design team can superimpose this on here and then have a child, figure out how to put a child back here, holding it with one finger, and, put a squirrel in the picture and have that dog holding perfectly still. or like somebody with a cheeseburger, something like that, right? And you can blur that stuff out. Sorry, that's another video I was just working on. There's my, okay. So let's see here. You can blur that out. You can blur out anything that's not the actual product. Let's go back here. This is the copy that we just did for them, for Satori. Where did we go? We are all over the place here. So, is it right here? There we go. Okay, so that's what I did with the first image. The second image, I really like that. I always like to use the word secret. You guys know that. I would definitely polish up this image. This is definitely created on somebody's home computer, and you can tell. Again, I would use more aggressive dog breeds if possible, because, you know, like, these are really sweet, cute, licky dogs. And I love how that one just got out of the water. Wow. These are really cute, sweet, licky dogs, right? And you want to show that they're more, like, you want them for more aggressive dogs. And you can show the sweeter dogs. But I would move this, right? And I would change it from customer comments to something else like pro trainer approved because, right? Or stops dog in 1 second, one finger, 1 second, stop your dog, right? You want to have something that's more benefit oriented up there. So I'd move this to position 2, which is what a lot of the top sellers do, and people don't realize they're doing it. I would come back to this, a picture like this. And what we would need to do is we would need to kind of combine this with this, right? We want an aggressive dog. We want them in the leash. And then we want like arrows, not necessarily showing the design. We would move that down a little bit further. We want arrows showing the benefits tied to the features, right? So again, no pull leash. It's a no pull leash, but we're rebranding this because no pull leash just doesn't quite cover how amazingly awesome this thing is. This is like a made for TV product that actually works kind of thing, and they're not on TV yet. I think I'm going to take them there. I'm pretty sure. So I would change this and do like an all the features type image. I just had one up. Oh my gosh. So you would have, this is great, all breeds, right? But this is something you don't have to, you can show all the breeds, but you might show like something like aggressive puller, like squirrel chaser, have copy that's kind of funny on here. I love how it's no pain, no injury, positive training and control. That's really important. I'd redo this image to make it more polished. By that, you like this definitely, you can do simple things like just adding a curve, right? You can change the font so it doesn't look like something that came out of Microsoft Word. You can change this to something like, like put it in a voice bubble, like, don't worry, it won't hurt me. You can show like a square in the corner and have like a professional, somebody like dressed as a professional hunter with their dog in it. So you can superimpose it on a hunting dog, and then do something like hunting, perfect for hunting training, pro trainer, whatever, that kind of thing. Let's see here. This would come next, right? You want to show like these are like the basic features, right? If you long for social distance, right here, would want to add, can cut to 4, something about it cutting to 4 feet. You'd want to show a box in the corner, how this ties to a pole, because this has this unique feature where you can tie it to a pole or tie 2 dogs to it together in a pole. You want to show how it's universal on this particular image. This is kind of the buttoning up image, right? You want to do the buttoning up image on this. There's carabiner short leash. The carabiner, you can put your doggy do bags on that. We have a cute little one that has like a little bone, and then you just pull the doggy bag out of it. Quick tie, attached waist bag holder, that kind of thing. But like visually, you want to show this, right? Short handle, right? So you can like say how many feet, like short 5-foot handle, right? So people really start getting a better visual on that. Let's see here. This is kind of, because people already know what they're using it for, I would not waste this space with hiking dog parks, training to sit and heel. We only use something like this if we're doing, let's say, a nutraceutical product or a supplement, and then people need to be they went there for one specific reason, like they want to, tone up their skin. Like it's a type 1 collagen supplement. I wrote about one of those earlier this week. So you would want to list all the other benefits that it helps. Like if it's going to tone up your skin, it's going to get rid of crow's feet. It's great for, that jowl under your neck. It's great for this. It's great for that. You don't really want to do that when people, like based on wasting that space. We can use it for something else. This is a great space for a seal. It'd be great to blow up the Made in the USA thing. I like the short leash. So your dog's on a leash, even when off leash. Again, I would polish this up, make it look more custom. A lot of times with these last images, people stop wanting to pay attention. And so we make a box down here, right? People almost always, just like people read the PS in an email, people almost always read the copy underneath an image, right? So you can move Made in the USA up there. You can put a completely different image on here showing like a dog, in a dog park. I would show a dog in a dog park that you're walking around, because that way, it's like that dog wants to chase after every other dog and you've got him on a leash. That's not happening. This would also be a great place to mention that this particular product, that once they stop, like after they're on the leash for 3 or 4 times, they just stop trying to pull and escape. They just do. It's like their brain, it's muscle training. And so their brain becomes retrained, which is awesome. And you don't need a million clickers or a million treats or to spend $500 to $1,000 on dog training. You just need this leash and you can actually train your own dog using one finger, or, like if you trust your kid to be gentle with your dog, have your kid help you train your dog. It's a really good idea. This right here is just all the different colors. There is a slight, okay, so Amazon is not super fond of you putting all of the colors in one image, because people can misconstrue that as I'm getting 4 leashes. And I'm not saying they're intelligent people, but they do. And then they'll go and they'll cause trouble by posting a review that says, I thought I was getting 4 leashes and this is not what I thought I was ordered. And I only ordered this because, you guys know, you're Amazon sellers. You know how customers are, how customers are sometimes. So it's really important to be super clear, right? So you want to have you want to do this differently for each of, once the product gets big enough, you want to do it different, have different, the different color, right? And you can even use that, do the red and then split test. Then you can split test different dogs, right? And then do the blue and do the black. And I mean, they're all the same colors. So, I know people are particular about the colors of their dogs. It's just going to go with my dog. I understand that. So that's what I would do. Again, the biggest thing right here is going to be, we need to move this to position 2. We need to change. Oh, look, see, that's just the leash. Oh, man. We're going to go back. Like I said, we could fade out. We could do the dog, kid attached, one finger, fade out dog and kid, show person with burger and squirrel nearby, that kind of thing. Kind of to give an example, gray those all out. Amazon won't usually say anything. All the features image, or I'm sorry, this image goes here. All the features image goes next. You want to talk about safety next. You want to talk about pain-free next. You can do this funny thing with all breeds. There's lots of options with this. And there's probably, I can think of 15 images right now that I would split test in auxiliary alone. And 5 of them I'm absolutely sure of. And then I would just use the other ones to just basically tweak it and see oh, hey, maybe this is something that knocks people off the fence and we're finding out. So you still get great conversions with the first image and then the additional 5 or 6, but there's some we could split test in here. Anyhow, this is Diane.Boerstler, the hypnotic Amazon copywriter and executive creative director to more than 8,000 e-commerce brands through NLP HypnoCopy. And if you have any questions, please feel free to post them below the video, or you can go to hypnoticamazoncopywriter.com and drop a message in our help desk, and we will be happy to answer your questions. Have an amazing day.